Motorists who fail to comply with Guyana's updated vehicle tint regulations will face a $75,000 fine once the grace period ends on December 31st, Home Affairs Minister Onish Waldron announced. Speaking during a program on NCN, Waldron said strict enforcement will begin after December 31st.
There will be tint meters. The police officer will have specific meters to test your tint on the spot. And if you're found not to be in compliance, then there will be a heavy fine, $75,000 being levied for not having your tint in compliance.
$75,000.
$75,000, yeah.
The revised policy introduces three clearly defined tint waiver categories, each based on assessed risk profile. The minister noted that all vehicles will be required to maintain tint with no less than 35% light penetration, except where waivers are issued according to the new categories.
Going to be categories of persons who are going to be exempt from this 35%.
Okay.
They are going to be allowed to have the percentage that is higher, lower. When the lower the percentage, the darker the tint.
Right.
These persons will be government officials, security related personnel, people, higher ranking security members, diplomats. These are all going to be exempt, these categories of person. And then there are going to be categories of persons with medical conditions that is within the discretion of the minister to grant the waiver of this 35%. So certainly those category of persons will be included, will be considered. They have to have a certified medical condition. So it's not just a citizen suddenly coming up and alleging, that the sun hurts my eyes and so I need to have it. We're trying to make the system fair across the board.
Waldron added that the current legislation governing tint waivers will be amended to reflect and legalize these new measures.
So we will go take the amendment to Parliament. In the amendment, we will outline the regime and on which how we're going to execute the compliance. We will outline the categories of persons that will be exempt from the tint, which I've already mentioned, diplomats and government officials and security, etc. It will outline how enforcement will be rolled out in terms of the tint meter, how that is be calibrated, how that's going to be executed, the fine period for the fine. So it's going to outline the entire regime, compliance and enforcement in the amendment.
Excellent.
And it's most of it is already drafted with a few adjustments that we have already made.
The updated framework, she added, aims to reduce administrative delays and create a more equitable system for approving tint exceptions.